seconds here, was apparently playing South of Midnight, a mature
Mhm.
rated game for words and other stuff, right?
Mhm.
Got all upset because his 7-year-old daughter, who he was had in the room with him, was having to hear the awful curse words coming from the South of Midnight character because they can't write for shit.
Yeah, I
So they
can't.
have to use sentence enhancers every few seconds to
Well,
cover up
it's
their bad writing.
also they were trying to make it authentic, and they think that black people cannot speak without cussing every 3 seconds.
Well, listen, Black Girl Gamers said that, thank you.
Yeah, I know.
And they were your authentic checkers. And
Well,
they
no, those
decided that
people are
black people
actually the
just can't
racist.
only curse.
They're the ones who constantly are telling people like me what I need to do because my skin
Exactly.
color kind of matches theirs,
That's right.
which is racist. So, you know, just
So
just
ra-
just in case for the kids in the back who weren't like aware, that's called racism when you tell people
yes.
what they have to be based on their race. Just saying.
Well, I'm gonna say this though. Back in my day, when I was a little kid, I played Mortal Kombat and I came out fine.
There's
So,
no cussing in
well,
that though, is
It
there?
was the Super Nintendo version, so that's why.
well,
They had the fatalities, they had the gore, but they
have
didn't
you,
have the
have you played
swearing.
two?
It
Mortal
had the
Kombat
green
2 had
blood.
the blood and had the fatalities there, bro.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, and I remember that was, in the time when Tipper Gore was trying to get it passed for the children,
that's
um,
right.
to,
For the
get it
children, and I came out fine.
But anyway, so
he
he wants
says.
an accessibility option to remove cursing from games. And it's just like because apparently he can't be an adult and play the game when his kid is, I don't know, asleep or at school or at daycare or somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean,
So he
sometimes
needs an option to turn off cursing because he's like, I want to play this game. I want to. It's a
for
lovely
the
game. It's a
chillins.
great game.
Exactly.
But in the first few minutes, they're just cursing up a storm, and I thought maybe she didn't hear it, but I think she heard it. And it's like, don't play it, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
serious. There are games out there that I didn't play when my kids were around for a fucking reason.
yeah.
Because I have enough sense to go, I should not play this around my children and wait for them to go to school or be asleep or something before I play that game.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the way that South of Midnight looks, you wouldn't think that it needed to, be all rated M. You might think that it was just because of the violence. But, I mean, honestly, look, I'm not mad at the guy for thinking that this is a good idea, you know, like, okay, fine,
No,
you know,
it's the
I mean,
fact that he
and if
thinks
a
it's an
developer decides to go,
accessibility option.
okay, but it's just such a sign of weakness to write this whole long screed and put it up online like it's, you know,
No, it's the fact that
to
we
me,
keep
it
trying to
just feels
say
like
the
whiny.
things that are not accessibility options, trying to claim that they should be an accessibility option. Like the whole point to accessibility options pretty much are to help those who are disabled, not because you want the studios to work extra hard that you need your From Soft game to have an easy mode. That's not an accessibility option. Or where everybody's got to write out two versions of the script because this
Yeah,
guy doesn't want to play a game that might say fuck too many times in front of a 7-year-old.
yeah,
You just don't play the game. Like,
yeah.
it's not that hard. You be an adult, you don't play the game around your kid. Like, heck, I used to love League of Legends for the longest time, and then I had kids. And then I found out real quick that if you're playing a 30 to 40-minute game with no pause, because this goes back to the whole we need pause in Elden Ring or whatnot because kids, right?
Mhm.
The whole thing. It's like I found out real quick there that if I'm going to play this, I can't have kids. And it's too late because I have kids now. So I gave up League of Legends.
Look, if a studio decides that this is a good idea or a developer decides this is a good idea, then good on them, fine, that's great. That's actually useful. It's a tool, fine. But I mean, to be fair, he's just asking. the complaining just makes it seem weak, though. Kind of like with the whole pause. If it's not like what is it, an online multiplayer MMO kind of game, then having pause could be an option. It's like, okay, that'd be cool. Thank you. I don't think that you should complain and whine about it and try and whine about like, "Oh, because I have children or something." I'm like, We all have life that happens, okay? Whether you have kids or you have a dog or you just had, you forgot that, you decided discovered that you suddenly have a leak in your dishwasher or something and there's water all over the floor. Pause is nice, because I don't want to have to decide between the floor tiles and my character dying 3 hours into this game. But um, I don't like whining about it, and that's the
Well,
thing that I get a lot of times. A lot of times you get these journalists who whine about it and make it seem like you're a bad developer and a bad person, and you don't care about other people if you don't do what they like, because they have chillins and it's not fair and wah. So that's usually where I kind of come down on it. I'm like, you know what? If you want to add it, fine. That's great. It's a good idea. Maybe they didn't think of it. They probably did, and they don't care. Um, but it's just this long, long, long appeal, just reeks of weakness and icky.
yeah.
It
But
is. It's
anyway,
icky.
I just happened with saw that and was like, just be a parent and don't play it.
Yeah, and the thing
It's
is
not
that
that hard.
yes, and the
There's
thing is
no
that if they say
please give
no,
us a second script or any of that nonsense. It's just don't play it. And he had to play it because he was reviewing it, right? And it's like, then maybe you should try, I don't know, getting a dedicated thing to do this at home or go into the office and do it. I don't know.
yeah, there are
That
people who have to like who are editors
it's
and
not
they
like
edit
we
for a
were in the
living and they've
middle of a
got
pandemic last year when you
yeah,
did the review, which is funny because he did it last year
yeah.
and we're writing an article about it now.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, look, there are people who have to edit for a living, and they might have, like, a home studio or something like that. If that's the case, then when they're editing, like, a rated R movie or something like that, that has all kinds of stuff that they don't want their tender young'uns to see, they probably, I don't know, close the door and wear headphones. These seem like viable options, honestly. Any time you want to do something that your kid is not supposed to see or be exposed to at that point in their life, maybe close the door, just saying, just shh, that's okay, get a
In other
babysitter if
words,
you have to. This is your job.
This
Understand that.
comes from a
in other
father.
words, just be responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah, this comes from a father who gave my kids Doom to play and said, "Go slaughter the demons, youngin."
Well, Doom is a
So,
Christian game, so there's that.
it's Doom, but they enjoy slaughtering them demons.